Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Zombies on the Britannia map. This is a 20 territory map. We've got four opponents. One of them is the red bot that moves before me. This is my second attempt at this video. The first attempt I got sacked into by two separate players on turn 3, so didn't have much chance there. We're going to try to recoup here against these opponents, and I admittedly, with the zombie positioning here, do not have a great positional start. I'm hoping that there's some people chilling in Wales here, and that the red bot goes kind of crazy on them. I am almost certainly going to lose this 4. I don't even think it's going to be worthwhile trying to get a card on this first turn. Although maybe we employ the sacking into somebody else's material strategy, because it seemed to work for the opponents that did it to me in my last game. It's a shame, really, that we somehow didn't start with 20. Trying to think about the last one of these that I played. I thought I had 20, but maybe not. I think it might steal 3 of your troops for the zombies and place them as their own territories. Now, this is interesting. Bot might not come up and attack me, but I think it most likely does off of the 7 here. You know, I'd love to get a card with this 4. I'm almost certainly going to lose it. So if I can get a card on this spot here, which it looks like I might be able to, that bot rolls left. So I can break the bot here. The bot's going to get absolutely swept by the zombies. So I'm just going to attack with the 4 because I can, and I'm almost certainly going to lose it. And then we just group everything up. I guess we're playing a 1-stack. An infection on myself would be absolutely devastating. And the bot gets 44. I barely, oh my god, it just lost 10. It just hit somebody really, really hard. I am barely protecting this black player up here. Orange may very well lose this 10 in the middle of the board if that's the pathing that the zombies go for, and it is smoking red right now. It does. Orange is dead. Oh my god, this is absolute chaos. And red's down. It's a 3-player game just like that, everybody. And there's the zombies taking there. This is not a good zombies map, I can tell you that much. I had recommendations from people to play this with fixed cards. I'm interested. Yeah, he places nothing up here. Now, the zombies are not flanking us very heavily. We did lose that 4. We could get pretty good dice on black right away. Might not be a bad idea to try to take him out. And maybe blue's like, oh, I can go for this player somewhere else. I'm feeling... I mean, I saw the guys do it in the game of this that I failed on. And we lose 3. Like, imagine how helpful that is for me. I take him down. I take 8 troops of his off it for the cost of... Well, I guess it's technically going to be the cost of 4 because I'm going to lose this territory here. I can't believe Orange perished. You got to stack everything together. I don't even know that he would have had a chance defending against a 23 there. Very, very unfortunate start. Now, I'm wondering if black tries to come hunt me. He also card skipped, so it's actually bad for black to have that particular result. That's 2 attacks from him already. So he attacked twice there. I don't know, if that was to come find me or not. But... And blue only attacks once. Try to start weaseling my way down. We have a joker early. Basically, if I can find black and eliminate him for the cards, I can go into a 1v1 with blue. Obviously, with the zombies flanking us. We have a joker. Very interesting start. I can't believe the orange player lost that 10 in the middle of the board. You would think that that's totally safe. Black down to 4 troops here. Is this the end of him? It very well might be. I can't even, if that is, I can't even believe he survived. At this point, there's no reason not to hit this. I've already hit 8 of his troops. Is he fully defending here? Okay. that trades me immediately. Get a +2. We'll have the Joker on the next turn. I don't hit blue here because I don't want blue to have the direct pathing into me in case his stack is stronger than mine. I can just trade on the next turn. But we know that he's right here. So we've taken black out. We're on 4. We have a trade without the Joker on 4 as well. This is already a very quick game. Zombie's going to trickle in here. They're going to take all of my material out in here. That's fine. Ideally, they then disperse in front of blue and don't give blue free pathing to me. That is not as good. Although if it remains as an 8 buffer there, that's fine, I suppose. Begs the question, where does blue get his card? We both go to 5 troops here. I'd prefer to trade after him if I can. He may come hunt me. He may be smart enough to... All right, we got him. Just like that, ladies and gents. I was like, this is a big enough stack where I think he lost whatever else he had. And I was right. And that is 9. We have double trade in here. I sit tight for this turn. We'll be back up to 4. That might even give us an additional trade. And this is the silliest game I've played in a while. It's going to be a very quick one here today for all of you. Apparently, tiny zombie settings. The meta and tiny zombie settings is actually smoking your opponent's stacks. I didn't even run through this. Like the settings are over here. It's zombie apocalypse on Britannia Advance. Or no, just regular Britannia. 60-second turn timer. We got fog on, no blizzards. We have double Joker, so I guess I will trade. I'm just trying to accrue enough troops. The zombies are going to get quite large here. And I'm actually going to split my stacks in case I get infected. I do not want to risk being eliminated here. That would be very bad. So we are going to split our stacks just in case it infects. Because if it infected the big stack together, I'd be in some pretty massive amounts of trouble. Now I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to fortify up with the intention of taking this bonus up top. I don't want to trade the Joker if I don't have to. Very weird game. I don't know that I'll finish sub 10 here. Everything about this video has been a very strange start. I'm going to hit the 5. And the reason I hit the 5 here is I'm going to have to remove this material anyway. On the next turn, I clear all of this and then 2-point. So we'll let it hit here. I clear all of this, then we'll be able to 2-point with the Scotland bonus. That'll get us some extra troops. Got all the old English name, old Welsh, old Scottish, whatever, old Irish names of these locations. And that disperses. Got to trade with the Joker, so I will use that. We'll leave this as an 18. And then I'm actually going to hit in here as well, just to try to take some additional troopage. And we'll start working on this on the left-hand side. But this should net us some extra troops. I'll attack down with this first. And should be chipper here in a moment. 2-point holding the board. Back up to a trade-in, but again, don't want to use the Joker unless I have to. And actually, this is the type of game where if we went 5 opponents on 5 cards into the regular rounds of trade-ins, what can end up happening in that scenario actually is I don't think it should add too much there. What can end up happening in that scenario is you actually run into no trade in yet without the Joker. You can actually not have enough cards. So this map, 20 territories, 2 jokers, there's 22 available cards. And with a 5-player game, there'd be 25 max cards that you'd want to be able to have, and you wouldn't actually have those cards. So very interesting situation there. I'm going to let it take a card there. Got a bunch of material to clear at the bottom of the board here. It actually could... No, it's only getting 11. So we're going to get 15 off this next trade. We actually have to use the Joker here, which is a bummer. But that's all right. I can take all of Ireland now, I believe, would probably be my best play. And so that I will do. Triple 15s here. Bot's getting 9. We do have a trade on 3, so probably can get pretty close to wrapping this up. Getting 11 a turn. We'll trade for the 22. 48 troops here. I meant to guard there. I will back up. I will back up because I didn't have enough. We're close though. We're very, very close. You should start scattering a bit. Make these card takes a little bit easier. I think that'll hold. And this should wrap it up. The zombies were a more formidable opponent than my actual human opponents, but nonetheless, take it. I think the next turn is probably more likely the one that we can win this. See, if we have a trade on 3, we absolutely can win on the next turn. Don't have a trade on 3. I still think this is too many zombie troops to cut through, but we can fortify the 17 forward, so I can kind of see how far I get here, depending on the rolls. And that is a win. I will take it. Weird Zombies game. It's Wacky Wednesday for a reason. I hope you guys did enjoy this one, despite the tomfoolery, and apparently targeting my opponents is the right play. So in the previous game that I lost, those guys had the right choice. They sacked into me, but I think sacking into me worked out for them. Double intermediate, including one of the guys that got hit by the zombies, and then beginner on blue. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you want to catch more. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.